have you learned anything from this? Like, were you sitting there, I didn't know that, or one of your colleagues from back in the day, one of your fellow players from back in the day revealed something? Well, I didn't know that. Have you had any of those moments through the first few hours?
Well, I think that I would love for today's player, going back to episode 1, where he told Roy Williams, "I'm gonna be the hardest working player ever." And in episode 2, when he broke his foot and he wanted to just play basketball, he said, "I don't care, I just want to play." If all these young players today would realize that you can have all the Twitter followers you want, you can worry about your brand and stuff like that, the only thing that really matters is being the best basketball player. All that other stuff will come. But I think that we have too many players today who they just worry about their brand and how many Twitter followers. So like, no. I just want to be – that's the thing I got from episode 1 and 2. But I think the thing that's really funny, and it kind of makes me sad to a certain degree, people are going to learn all the dysfunction that goes on in organizations. People want sports to be like this. It's all great. Everybody gets along. Everybody's making a lot of money, and everybody's happy. And if you see what the Bulls – Rich, think about this. Those guys won 6 championships, and they hated each other. and like, can you imagine how bad some of the stuff is on these teams that suck in sports? Like, this team won. They three-peated twice. Mm. And they don't get along. The front office and the owners, they hate each other, and they're winning. And I hate that people are going to see a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes. Because, you hear players talk about all the time, whatever happens in the locker room stays in the locker room. And that's the one thing about this documentary is like, nah, it's some really bad stuff be going on in the locker room, but you guys don't really want to know that. Y'all want to see us play basketball and football. Y'all don't want to know all the stuff that goes on behind the scenes. That's probably the one thing that disappoints me the most about the documentary.
Well, I mean, and based on the first couple episodes, Draymond coming out and saying KD should have told us from the very beginning he was leaving, and then bringing up, I guess, tying it all together from one generation to the next. Did you agree with that statement?
Draymond was 100% wrong. I mean, think about this. LeBron, just play, man, and shut the hell up, because LeBron's actually done that. He didn't tell him what was going on in Cleveland. He told him after the season.
Right.
Same thing in Miami. And then again, he did it again in Cleveland. So KD didn't owe them anything. They just got, he said that was the elephant in the room. They just got beat. There was no elephant in the room. They just got beat. And they probably got beat because of injuries and fairness. Because if KD is healthy and Clay is healthy, they probably win again. But listen, guys, now they become free agents, and they make their decision after the season's over.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.